Hello ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to a special Ark Survival Evolved news video. Today we have finally got something new, something exciting. It's about time. Ark Survival Evolved are introducing something pretty unique, I think, judging by this teaser. Now, the mysterious mysteries are their way of showing creatures. In the past, they showed us scorched earth creatures before the DLC came out. They showed us aberration, and they showed us a little bit of extinction just beforehand. This looks like it's more DLC. I haven't read the post. I want to read it live with you guys to get that sense of feeling and surprise. I'm really hoping this is something really cool, and we're going to get something really good for Ark. It's been too quiet for too long. Wildcard just haven't been delivering enough content for players. It has all just been a bit rubbish, and Extinction, the last DLC they produced, really wasn't as great as it could have been. So what have they got planned going forwards? They've just celebrated 4 years of Ark Survival Evolved. It's been 4 years since the game came out in early access on PC. We'll go over a little bit of that as well, showing you a fantastic trailer by Chikari. But let's get into what's exactly happening. I am Jade. I do the Ark news when there is Ark news. No clickbait, only good stuff. Let's go. Wait, is that it? There's nothing else. I mean, there is some bad news, sad news, depending on how you look on it. If you're a big fan of Wildcard and the development team, you may be sad to see that Jen is leaving, apparently, Wildcard. So we'll get to that in a minute. But that's it. This is it. Just the tease. No signalling about what it could possibly or anything else. We've just got some sort of big winged raptor style Yeti creature. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit underwhelmed but overwhelmed. Like, it looks cool, but then again, this could be anything. If it's a new creature, what is it going to be? Is it going to be DLC? It's got to be DLC. They're not doing free content anymore, guys. Not big stuff anyway. You're not going to get a bunch of sudden creatures just suddenly appear. This will be some part of DLC. So what is it exactly? It's obviously some sort of raptor. Maybe it'll be a small raptor. It looks like it's got loads of mad feathers. So that's the way dinosaurs should look, or lots of them did have feathers. But growing up during the 70s, 80s, 90s, you were always told that dinosaurs were scaly and they had scales and much more like lizards. But it wasn't strictly true. They did have feathers. Lots of them did. And so Ark has always had lots of big dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs looking more like traditional lizard dinosaurs rather than what they actually would look like with feathers. But yeah, it's got massive claws as well. It's got these much more, it looks like it's standing upright on 2 feet as well. So maybe not a creature you can ride. Maybe a bit of a cross between a chicken. I don't want to say it's a chicken raptor, but it could be a chicken raptor. I'm looking at the feathers. They're huge. They're massive feathers. It's a chicken raptor. That's it. If any other YouTuber uses the words chicken raptor, you tell them Jade PG coined that phrase first. Chicken raptor is here. We've had previous dinosaurs that we've always thought were a little bit odd, a little bit more chicken-like, but this to me is a chicken raptor for sure. And that is it, guys. That's all we're going to learn from this. I got over a bit excited. I thought we was going to get some information about when we're going to see this DLC, what it could be, maybe a link to a trailer. No, nothing like that yet. We've got E3 coming up. It does look like they're going to E3. They're going to be doing stuff at E3. So hopefully we're going to see some sort of trailer, some sort of reveal. Ark needs it badly. Like, the communities around Ark are just dying so much. Even PvP, they've had problems in the past with meshing, and PvE has been really lackluster. The S plus stuff just really wasn't enough for a lot of people. It helped boost things a little bit, but it wasn't what people really wanted. They wanted more. We always want more, and why not? We pay lots of money for DLC and the game, so why can't we have a little bit more content? And this will be interesting. I ain't gonna lie, I like the look of it. It looks cool, it looks friendly, but it is a chicken raptor. Okay, well, let's go through the rest of it. I've got to carry on. We're going to go through it all. Jen has been with the Ark team since the beginning of early access, has been critical in the overall development success of Ark. At the end of the week, Jen will be ascending into a new opportunity, closing one chapter and beginning the next. We'll always consider Jen a part of the Wildcard family and are appreciative of everything she's done for the studio and her products over the years. Join us in wishing her luck wherever her future takes her. The Malfa of Parasaurs will truly be missed. Fair play to Jen. She has dealt with a lot. She's dealt with a lot of the negativity around Wildcard And sometimes that's even come from me. I've been pretty critical of Jen in the past as well, but a lot of the time I know it's down to the decisions that management make sometimes, and it must be really hard managing such a big community of players. You know, 13 million people play Ark Survival Evolved. So many people get on Twitter on a daily to have a go or complain at the devs. We look at this post now and I'll bet there's 5 or 6 posts that say about stuff about PvP or just all sorts of stuff, complaining. And for sure, I do that sometimes, but I always believe you've got to be a bit constructive. You know, if you're going to say something's bad, give them reasons why or how they should improve. But yeah, that's what I'm gathering mostly. It's just the sort of stuff you are always going to see in Twitter and forum posts and stuff like that. The community managers certainly don't get enough respect sometimes, and sometimes they maybe don't do some of the jobs they probably should do or wish they could do if they weren't being sort of tied to secrecy by the bigger developers, the big team behind them, because that's the way it works. They want to tell us loads of information, but they can't because it's all about marketing, it's all about how you manage expectations, and in the past Wildcard definitely went too far in raising expectations that they couldn't deliver on. Anyway, that's talking about community management, and I think it's really apt for Jen. She has delivered some good stuff in the past. She has spoken, talked to the community at large in probably a good way. There's been occasions where she hasn't, and I guess that's just like everyone. I'm a YouTuber that talks to people in the right way sometimes, and some of the times I'm an absolute dickhead to people. It's just the way some people are. So I have disagreed with Jen in the past, but fair play, she has been a big part of the success of Ark Survival Evolved. Forums and social media and just being there, presence, and taking things head on and talking and replying to people in the early days. So good luck to Jen. If she's watching this, good luck, Jen. I hope you do well. Because you know what, there's no time for being bitter or being knobbish and just being horrible. You can only wish people the best if they're moving on to something new. And just a little bit of a voiceover after I read this post. Jen is in fact going on to something new. She hasn't revealed exactly what game it is or what company it is, but she's moving to a new city and she's taking another job. And it is her last week at Studio Wildcard. Said is going to be the main community manager once she leaves. So it does look like she has been preparing him, helping him, and they've all just been getting everything ready for her departure. So fair play, good luck, Jen. All the best. Maybe you can sort me out with beta keys, whatever game you're covering next. And I'm not just saying that because she congratulated me on hitting 84k subscribers a couple of days ago. Sincerely, good luck. Hopefully this means there's a space open though. Well, I think it's about time I applied for the job, guys. Can you imagine? I would be such a bad community manager. I would be getting into all sorts of trouble for calling people all sorts of C words. And that's just the devs. No, I would be awful. I'd like to think I could turn it around. It's something I would think about doing in the future. But there's a hell of a lot I'd have to learn, mainly about how to shut the F up. But yeah, I guess maybe they're going to have someone else. Who knows? Maybe that's why Sed took over really, because Jen was kind of doing it on her own for a good while when Jack pissed off to Atlas. And so now he's the main guy. He's the community lead. Maybe they've been preparing. It has been about 6 weeks, so she's probably worked her notice and she's off. So yeah, there we go. That's part of it. What else is there in the community crunch? Well, the modding contest carries on. It's closing this Wednesday night. So if you still want to enter the competition to win a big lump sum per cash, you can do that. And this is pretty cool. They've got various members here that are doing an ARK developer podcast, Modding in ARK. Hopefully this is a little bit more entertaining. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes when you're trying to explain stuff, tutorials, videos, I get the same thing as well. It can be a little bit boring sometimes, just being on your own. So I like the idea of these guys getting together and talking about modding. And it's nothing to do, they're not trying to hype up anything else and just fill in time. They're doing it on separate video, and I like that idea as well. So people who are really into modding can really listen to these guys. I'm definitely going to give this a watch. I didn't know this was a thing, so for sure I'm going to check this out. I'll leave the link for this in the description box down below as well. The Great Migration is happening too. So if you don't know, legendary servers, legacy servers have been taken off slowly. Every time they kind of lose players, when they've only got 1 to 5 players playing on it, they get rid of them basically. And these are all the servers that had all the duping issues, had all the problems with just all sorts of problems and issues with dinosaurs being high leveled and duped items before the game came out 2 years ago now. And they've kept them running, and it must be getting to the end now. There can't be that many more left. But there is a big list. Again, I'll leave this list for you guys. You can see here these servers have been merged into cross-ARK clusters. So these ones have been removed. So there's a lot of PC ones there. Yeah, just taking a look at them ones. And then we've got PS4 servers all being removed. So I'm not going to go through all of these guys. You guys can do it. It just shows, I think, as well, how little people are playing on these servers and playing the game in general. That's why we need so much content. That's why I'm excited and happy we've got something. But by the, I don't know, I just want more. We want more. We're going to get more at E3. Undoubtedly, there's going to be a reveal. You can guarantee there's going to be a reveal at E3. If there isn't, I'll eat my shorts. But yeah, there we go. That's what's happening with that. That's closing down. Again, I'll leave a list for that one. And that is it. That is it. There's nothing else there. Wow. Okay. Well, let's write something. So yeah, guys, I normally present this a little bit better. I normally put trailers and gameplay over stuff. I've been showing you community stuff, but I really wanted to read this because I thought it was going to be much more. I wanted to get my reaction. And that is my reaction. Like, it's something. We know DLC's coming. They're not stupid. They need to make money. Keep making money. That's a company decision from Snail Games, the publisher. They're not updating the content just for free. We haven't had any free DLC or any free dinosaurs since the Phoenix, I do believe, on Scorched Earth. And of course, that was still DLC, so it wasn't really free. So yeah, we haven't had any of that since launch. So it's been 2 years since we've had any free dinos. So it has to be DLC. They have spoken in the past that we would be seeing something else coming in the future. They haven't said it's going to be a season pass. I don't think it will. I think the season pass was a terrible idea. It puts too much pressure and stress on a team having to come up with content by deadlines, which they missed and they failed spectacularly at. So having just something that they're working on, call it, you know, a new adventure, whatever it's going to be, a brand new map. Maybe it'll just be a pack of dinosaurs. Maybe it'll be like something arcade. Maybe they're going to go to the creators period or something like that, and it's going to be modelled on creatures just from that time zone. That could be really cool. I could imagine that being something worthwhile. Maybe it won't be expensive, won't be $20, maybe it won't be $10. I'm reaching here, but you know, it doesn't always have to be a brand new map, because the last map they had, Extinction, was just awful. It was cobbled together and it just wasn't working the way it should have worked. It needed much more time to cook and bake and add stuff to it. And so I hope whatever they've got coming next, it'll be great. We know Valguero is getting a big update, and my hypothesis was that was going to be free content coming soon. I still think that might be the situation, but then again, Snail Games, their publisher, really are about making money, and I don't see them putting too much free content into it. So if they do have the Valguero stuff for free, or any other map or mod for free coming soon, they've got to have some DLC to counter it, to get money from us, you know. They're a company, they want to keep making money, and Atlas also needs funding as well. So yeah, that's the situation I see it happening there. We will get something for free, but there is going to be some paid DLC as well, a new map or maybe a new collection of creatures. The only thing I will add to it is this picture looks a bit odd with the background. In the past, it's had an aberration themed, it's had extinction themed. You take a look at the aberration ones, and there's that big purple sort of liquid going through the rock, or a hint of liquid or purple, and that was obviously because aberration was much about purple caves and stuff. And then extinction had all the corruption on it, and that was all going around all the creatures. Scorched Earth has like the desert biome and stuff like that, and this one is just a bit more normal. It looks like it's got a tiny little bit of purple, but not that much. It's more just about, like, yeah, sight to see little bits here. It's more about rocks and like cracked lava. So yeah, maybe there is going to be a new map, and it will be something big and huge with lava, big, huge mountains spewing volcanoes full of it. I don't know. That's reaching again. What can I say? This is ending up being a hypothesis video rather than an actual fact video. But this is all we got to go on, guys. This is all we got to go on. I will cover this just a little bit as well. Yesterday was the 4-year anniversary of ARK Survival Evolved, as I said at the start of the video, and there wasn't really much going on. They just listed all the achievements, all the things they've added to the game, and when you put it across like this, some of it was okay. They launched ARK on mobile, they added the archaeology event, which ended up being a bit rubbish. They added lots of these dino skins, or special dinos, sorry, not skins, and they added a little bit. Extinction Chronicles was interesting. I tried doing a let's play. I think I lasted about 8 episodes in. The mod contests again, more of that. The Extinction, obviously, launching, the extra life, charity stuff, the actual launch of Extinction, and then of course launching on Switch, although Switch is still a really sore topic for me. The devs need to address why they're not updating the game. It's been far too long. Too many problems with that game on Switch, and it's really a crying shame that no one is brave enough to talk about the problems with Switch or what's happening, why they're not getting updates. Remember, they were meant to get updates. Switch is meant to get all the DLC. It's meant to get like all the maps, and it hasn't got anything. It's literally got the island. That is it. There's no center map. There's no Ragnarok. It's just the island, and it doesn't run very well at all. So I really hope they start answering why we're not getting content on that. Christmas stuff as usual, like seasonal events, and of course the Homestead update, which was good. It did have some much needed stuff. There were some good improvements for it, but not enough for most people. And then the modding contest again. PixARK, as I've been critical of that as well, because I'm just honest, guys. I promote stuff and I'm critical with it as well. I played a little bit of it the other night. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's more about how the developer Snail Games really treated people during early access. That's the biggest problem I do with that, and the price increase. But actually playing it, it seemed okay. It didn't seem as bad as I thought. And that is it, I guess, guys. That is it for this community crunch. I've literally made nothing out of anything. Before we go, though, I do want to highlight Jakari. I've shown off some of his work before. I told you guys to go and check him out. He's got a YouTube channel, so make sure you go and check him out. But this was his brand new trailer he put up. It's really cool. I just really like it. And it's the evolution of ARK. It's just got like loads of good stuff in it. I'm going to show a little bit of it. And we'll leave you with that, guys. The hype will end up building. Am I going to be all over it like I used to be? Maybe not. I've got a lot going on at the moment. I'm covering lots of games that are doing really well for me. But I do always am going to come back to ARK and show you guys stuff. So yeah, we're going to cover stuff. Hopefully I'll get more information properly soon, and we'll start digging around, seeing what's going to happen with this DLC that's coming, and see what's happening over E3. I will give you the right news. It won't be clickbait. It will be based on what's been said and proper news and information. So stick with me. Make sure you've got notifications turned on. And let's see if we can get some love back for ARK. And enjoy this trailer. I'm going to leave the links for it in the description box down below. It is fantastic. It's utilising loads of the old trailers, but his own shots as well. Really good. Just big compendium of everything that's great about ARK Survival Evolved. And I'll see you rat bags for hopefully another mysterious mystery and hopefully an E3 reveal trailer. Until then, laters.